Hello everyone, petar.jacimovic here. I want to post an update on my previous forecast about the British pound versus the US dollar, and also want to alert you about my new short-term position. I'll show you very soon what is that position on which currency. Since I also will also focus to trade short-term and trade intraday only if I see any good opportunity. But we'll observe again in my live intraday sharing room is there any interesting to trade or not. But also I will trade my major size basically in the short-term perspective and only trade smallest possible size on the intraday as like I did before. Anyway, I want to post here for example from this selling position from this point here, price basically went 35 pips. So if you catch this 1-1 ratio here, then it's good for you because this was a 1-1 ratio. The risk was about 30 something and price went 35. This was the first target achieved basically here, and price basically turned from after 1-1 ratio and on the whole the US session in the very start, price went all the way above to retest the high of this bar. You see this one was again another winner. I actually expected the price to go lower, but due to the reason is because we got the R and 4 hour pre-bullish and they recontinued their strength basically there. Even there is a big new spike here and rejection from the top of the cloud, they managed to go above and probably they will absorb this and potentially continue higher, but we'll see that. Anyway, this is one thing I want to update. The second thing I want to update is my short-term position, which is Australian dollar, US dollar. And this position I took here is based on the daily time frame. If you check this area here, price basically broke finally this cloud, the Ichimoku cloud, after how many days? 45 days. The price traded below the cloud, and in this area here price went above. It traded for a few days and pretty much this qualifies to be a good entry. My stop is basically top of the cloud and also the price below this Tenkan-sen, which is this yellow line here, which is about 75-80 pips and not more than that. And I'm expecting the price, so my target on this one is absolutely the previous high. So I see that Australian US dollar in the next period, we don't know actually the duration, this can be in a few days or it can be in a 7-10 days, but I see the Australian dollar again near 0.7777. Let's call it like that, this previous high. Okay, again the lagging line is trading higher. The Ichimoku in the future actually projected start to be bullish, which is a good one. And if we go for example to see the 4 hour, how it looks like, look at the 4 hour. So 4 hour price respecting Kijun Tenkan-sen all the way, and it's pretty strong upward trend on Australian dollar versus US dollar. So I want to benefit on that and try basically to take profit here. Also I noticed one interesting thing, which is this very parabolic bottoming here. This is something you see very often on the stock market. This can be a cup with a handle there, but it's actually quite big formation as well. Anyway, this is how the 4 hour looks like. Pretty bullish, right? Price respected the Kijun-sen, and right now price trading above Tenkan-sen, so pretty damn strong trend on 4 hour as well. And the daily is providing us entry, so this is based on the daily plus 4 hour. But look at this, look at the weekly. Finally the lagging line is going above the cloud after significant period. Watch this, after what is 110 weeks or more. Finally the lagging line is going above. We are also trading above on the weekly time frame, so This pretty much candidates to be a short-term opportunity, which can make us potential money here. So the same logic. I mean, if I'm risking 75, I want to make about 75 pips, 75 to 80 pips, which is this one. So this is 75 pips, and 140 pips is the next target. So if I'm risking 75, I want to make 140 pips, which is this one. And if I'm risking 75, I want to make more. Let's see this one. So just a second. So 75, 75, 150, and 225 pips. Let's call something like this. Okay, so these are zones, these are projections here according to the electronics. So now, what's more expectable is that, of course, the price actually, there is a price action resistance there here in this zone. So I want to scale out on my position basically if the price got about 140, something like 140, 150 pips. So may put a smaller one. So to scale my position near 1-to ratio. Risk in this position, particularly in my account, is about 0.7. Okay, so this is a short-term position, and I'm risking 0.7 from account. Okay, I advise you also don't overextend risk. Given this is a short-term opportunity, there is always risk on financial market, in any financial market. So basically, must keep your portfolio, in control. Basically, my risk is 0.7 and from account. And what I'm trying to make is about 1.4% account. Oops, 1. So 0.7 is risk from account. I'm trying to make about 1.5, let's say, from account. To add 1.5% account. Again, this is a short-term opportunity. This is not based on the lower frames, and because of that, the risk can be increased. Usually on a day trade, I risk only 0.1. On a day trade position, I risk about 0.1% from account. But since we speak about short-term trade, the risk can be all the way up max to the 1%. Above 1%, I will not advise anyone, and doesn't matter how the position looks like. In this example, I use about 0.7, and I want to make 1.5 in return, or 0.7, or to scale out here at 0.7 and data 0.7. But I'm more interested actually to secure on 0.7 if the price go higher, and I'll let this potential 1-to ratio and take about 1.5 if everything goes good. If not, I just take loss of 0.7. So again, position is pretty much based on price action. Ichimoku actually gave me this signal price finally went above the cloud, and also going to weekly and daily and 4, everything is pretty much bullish, and I want to try to position myself in a short-term perspective. So I'm expecting in the next period, that can be a 5 to 10 days, price actually reach one. It can be also in a 1 day, but we don't know, it's a forex, so we'll see what will happen. If we check the pure price action, so without Ichimoku on it, price basically stall here and then respected and confirmed this support. And basically support is 200 average and 100 simple moving average basically are in the exact level here, and price went above. Also keep in mind there is a previous swing high which actually became this resistance became support. And we can also notice something if we think about candle formations. We can notice there is actually inside bar formation. This bar, this next bar is inside. This bar also held inside in this body. This also held, and finally yesterday we saw the breakout of this. Let's see, some sideways small base here. So pretty much I'm expecting a retest of the high next pair. This is my short-term view. According to the news, we don't have any significant news in, I think, in next 7 to 10 days. No significant news. I mean, there is no big meeting minutes or stuffs. So in that sense, the risk is not that big in terms of the news. So we'll see, is this analysis right or no. I have my stop loss in the place in case the price actually try to go lower. But again, it's a short-term opportunity, and we'll see in the next few days. You know, 140 pip is not that much. Australian dollar, can't do that in a single day. Basically, in a good bullish day, Australian dollar can go about 140 pips. But again, this can also take maybe a few days, 5 to 7 days. I really don't care how much it will take. I'm positioned here and just waiting to see the price and everything, how it looks like. I know that I will eventually secure my position on if the price go about 75, 80 pips, I will secure my position on the break even and then let this to potential 1-to ratio. So this is my trading idea. So again, this is a short-term position. The risk is 0.7, and this is based on Ichimoku price action. Basically, it's based on Ichimoku price action. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you like my analysis, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and so feel free to share my channel, my YouTube channel, my work on your social networks. And if you like to join my live trading, intraday trading, where I speak about potential intraday opportunities and also speak in general what we may expect, you can join for $20 a month. When my website, once my website is finished, it will be probably in the next week or two. Then there will be pretty much I will send there will be option to subscribe to my newsletter, which will be the weekly newsletter where I speak about potential opportunities if I see any, and about conditions on the market I see using the larger frames. So I hope you enjoyed. I wish you good trading and have a nice day.